This is so nice. Thank you to all of the fans who made this possible. I'm really flattered and honored. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thanks to IMDb. You're an amazing resource that I use all the time. It's such a wonderful place to learn about films and filmmakers. So thanks for everything you do.
So we've had Maverick fever since May. Have you ever been a part of a film that has had just that kind of immediate groundswell of love, passion, and just excitement to go to the theater?
Everything about that movie, it was pretty extraordinary and special and one of a kind.
Exactly.
I've worked with Joe Kosinski, the director, twice now, and I think he's a great filmmaker, and I think it's such a hard thing to pull off, making a movie of that scale that still is emotionally impactful. And obviously for Tom Cruise, who, that movie is him, and he's a marvel. I mean, he's a marvel.
After Maverick, will you ever let anyone else take you up in their vintage World War II fighter plane, or is that a one-time?
I even went up in a vintage World War II. I mean, no. The short answer is no. There's no one else that I would ever trust as much as I trust Tom Cruise with any sort of moving vehicle. I felt pretty safe.
Don't give me that look.
I'm not giving you any look, I swear.
So Top Gun Maverick is one of the 4 films that you have in the top 250 movies on IMDb as user rated. The others are Requiem for a Dream, Once Upon a Time in America, and A Beautiful Mind. But is there a film of yours that you feel deserves to be on that list, that you feel like maybe audiences didn't react to at the time, but could use another look?
I don't know, have you ever seen the movie where I play someone who's sleepwalking and witnesses a murder and my best friend is a chimpanzee and I can communicate with insects? That was pretty special.
No? What film is that? And
I'm not telling.
Okay, all right.
That fly is your magic wand.
Think it'll work?
You won Best Supporting Actress for A Beautiful Mind, but do you consider that the role that changed your life?
It was such a privilege to be able to work in a movie like that and have that opportunity. And working with those people, it was an incredible experience. Of course, on top of that, I made lifelong friendships and met my husband. So changed my life in lots of ways.
This is real.
Most millennials would agree that Labyrinth both fascinated and terrified our young brains. When do you think a kid is ready to enter perhaps the weirdest world of Jim Henson?
To me, Jim was just so full of love and bursting with positive creativity. I see goodness in it. I mean, it's weird, but I think it's good weird and just sort of incredible imagination.
Is there a favorite song that you revisit from Labyrinth?
I think of David Bowie playing with puppets, which is kind of amazing to that image, I had that amazing opportunity to be the person who he sang to when he was singing that song, Within You. And so that's kind of a favorite of mine because I remember shooting those scenes and thinking, oh my God, he's looking at me and singing. So I really have fond memories of that, and so I really love that song.